It's not easy to figure out if someone likes you because both of you might be talking a lot and appearing to hit it off, but then you think to yourself, maybe she's being nice. Now, in the back of your mind, you are doubting whether they are into you or if they are friend zoning you. This is a possibility. The other person might be just nice to you or might have not picked up that you are attracted to them. This actually happens far more often than it does when two people mutually like each other. It can get awkward and in the worst case scenarios can ruin a friendship. So this is why it's important you are aware of the signs that you should be looking out for when figuring out if there is an unspoken attraction between you and the other person. So today I'm going to explain what an unspoken attraction is and explain some of the signs to reveal if that person is into you. It's going to save you a lot of embarrassment and hurt in the future, so keep on watching. First of all, what does unspoken attraction actually mean? Well, funnily enough, unspoken attraction means exactly what it sounds like, exactly what it says on the tin. It's an attraction between two people that is not voiced out in the open. One person might realize how they feel and the other might also realize they are attracted to the other person, but neither openly tells each other. So this leaves plenty of room for misunderstandings and guessing. Sometimes, though, it adds excitement to the attraction and can even make the attraction stronger, but other times it can lead to friend zoning or embarrassment. Some unspoken attractions grow into something more while others fizzle out. And once you understand the signs of an unspoken attraction, it's easier to move things along so you don't end up asking yourself, what if? Both of you cannot stop smiling. When you are together or when you text each other or even when you see them pop up on social media, you automatically smile. They also smile whenever they are with you as well or when you are talking. Your unspoken attraction is developing. You laugh a lot when you are with them. Everything they say you find incredibly hilarious. You cannot stop laughing when they are around you and they laugh a lot when you guys are together. It's a sign of that unspoken attraction. You feel as though you could tell them quite literally anything. Now, there is nothing you feel as though you need to hold back with. You can be open and very visible, very honest, and tell them anything without worrying that they will judge you, and that's because you trust them. They ask you questions about yourself. Yep, getting a little bit personal. Instead of having more open-ended conversations, they will ask you specific questions all about you. Maybe they ask you questions that forces you to be a little bit more vulnerable around them. If you guys have been friends prior to this moment, it might feel strange at the beginning showing them this vulnerable side of yourself, but it also doesn't feel too awkward. It's almost comfortable to do. You feel nervous when you are about to see them. When you know that you are going to see them, even if you will be surrounded by friends or even work colleagues, you feel a little bit nervous. This is a sign of those butterflies in your stomach, and you will also feel your heart beating faster too. You talk to them every day. You can't go a day without talking to them. And if you do, then, well, you're going to feel a little bit sad. Every time they phone you or a message pings upon your phone from them, your heart skips a beat and you almost explode with excitement. This is an unspoken attraction. Friends mention the connection. Once friends start to mention the connection between you both, you can't really deny your attraction to each other. Friends normally notice before we do that there is a strong connection there. They might even notice this quite early on when you have not really actually been ready to admit it to yourself. And well, there you go, an unspoken attraction is one where someone else notices it before you. You find yourself trying to impress them. When you are just friends with someone, it's kind of a take it or leave it situation. They either like you or they do not. When you are attracted to someone, you really want them to like you, so you start trying to impress them. You might tell them things you would have never told them if you were just friends, to try and impress them a little bit. This is also why you struggle to find the right outfit when you're going to see them. Everything you do is suddenly to impress them, whereas before, you may not have cared less. You start to spend more of your time together. Before this attraction developed, you both may have only seen each other on very rare occasions. Now you simply want to spend all of your time together, so this is your next sign of unspoken attraction. You might even find yourself coming up with many excuses just so you can see more of them. And when you guys are not together, you feel as though you are missing out on something when you are not with each other. You kind of feel very complete when you are side by side. The silence is not uncomfortable. You guys can both sit in silence and it's not awkward. In fact, you could both sit like that for a while and do different things in the same room without finding that need to talk. Now, we can only do this with people that we are really comfortable with, which is usually a very close friend or someone we could be in a romantic relationship with. You both do lots of things together. Why would you do this separately when you could just do them together? Now, you both love doing things together, even though those horrible, mundane, boring things like going to the supermarket, suddenly it becomes fun when you do it together. Now, this is a sign of attraction, as this does not happen with people who are just our friends, right? You have met their parents. If you are at the stage where someone is introducing you to their parents, it's probably because they are attracted to you. The exception, of course, is if they are introducing you as a friend. Once you are introduced to their parents, you have reached a pretty serious point in the relationship, and you should openly discuss your attraction to this other person. You mirror each other's body language. You will notice that they start picking up on some of your slang language or unique sayings that you have. You also notice them picking up on your body language and mirroring it. If you also do this and you start mirroring them back as well, it's because you are really attracted to them. The more alike we become to someone, the more attractive they find us, so we tend to mirror them. Nothing comes between you. No matter the challenges that you guys face, nothing breaks you up or changes that attraction. If you were both friends before and your friends start to notice that you guys are getting close, this can develop resentment in the group. Your other friends might worry that it could break up your friend group or they could be jealous. Even though this is happening, it does not stop you both from moving forward and seeing where things go. You pay attention to their physical appearance. If you were friends prior to developing an attraction and then you start worrying about what you look like when you are going to see them, well, you've guessed it, it's a sign of this unspoken attraction. You might find yourself trying on a few outfits before you leave the house, whereas normally you wouldn't really care. Maybe you notice that the other person is also dressed up when they see you or wearing makeup, even though they normally would not do this. It's a sign that you guys are both trying to impress the other person. You start flirting with them. It turns flirty, which means that you are both attracted to each other, even if you're not saying it out loud. This could happen the first time that you meet or a few dates down the line. Either way, once flirting is involved, it's a good sign that you are out of the friend zone. They make you blush. Both men and women can blush, although it's more associated with something that the ladies do. It's a natural response to something that makes us feel slightly embarrassed or hot under the collar. Embarrassment is not always tripping over. It can be something as small as receiving a compliment from someone that we are attracted to. If you find yourself blushing or notice them blushing, then there could be an unspoken attraction right there. You look forwards to the next time that you can see them. Do you find yourself constantly looking forwards to the next time that you get to see them, even if you have only just seen them and they find themselves doing the same thing? How do you tell if they are thinking the same as you though? Well, they might text you straight after seeing you and tell you that they had fun. They might also be the person to suggest seeing each other again. It could also be as simple as them agreeing to another date. These are all signs that they are enjoying spending their time with you and that there is a definite attraction right there. And there you go, we've reached the end of the video. Let me know down in the comments below if you liked this video or if I missed something very important from today's list. I hope this video has helped you gain a deep understanding of female psychology. Until the next video, like and subscribe. And if you want your name rolling up on this board like these people's names here, then all you have to do is click the link in the description bar below. Take care, bye bye.